Yo, demand you to listen, guru so prolific, deciphering hieroglyphics, play close attention, yeah. Keep it raw, real and uncut, the guru son, the chosen one, the man with the golden gun. Witness the knowledge that rolls off my tongue and let your mind soak it all in like a sponge.
What's up, people? It's the Guru. Welcome to Chapter Real Raw and Uncut. Today's topic, GVlog. You know what I'm saying? I think this is number 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll put the right number in the description. Let's see. I got a little topic. We're gonna do a little update on. This is gonna be a quick little update too. If y'all well know, I got another channel called Ultimate Guru, and I used to do this thing over there called the WAG. That was stood for the World According to Guru. And I do more like a real world topics on that, like that. My account of what I thought, whatever, my opinion on it. So instead of just putting everything on my other channel, I'm putting everything on this channel because this is my more popular channel, and this is a channel that people know me for. So I'm gonna put the WAG on. I'm getting rid of the WAG. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna use my GVlogs to do, I guess what you're gonna quote, real world topics sometimes. Just to cut back on different segments and stuff like that. Then on top of that, I know this is like more entertainment, anime-based channel, whatever you have it. But like I said, this is my last year on YouTube, so I don't feel like going back and forth between channels. I'm putting everything on here. That's how it's gonna go. So we got that little portion out. So GVlog. Today I'm talking about something kind of irritated me today, man. I was at this gas station, man, and it was this chick. She just happened to be black, and she came up with some dude. He just happened to be black, and I saw her pull up this old ass Camry, like a 1995, 96 Camry, old ass shit, you know. And matter of fact, that's like one of my first cars back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When I was, coming up as a kid, your parents get you a used car for your first car. Is an old ass, busted ass car. So I had one back in the day. It was good on mileage. It was a good ass car actually, but hey, it was what it was. I had fun in that Camry. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. So they're pulling the Camry stuff. So I'm in the damn gas station and shit. And the Guru hate ignorance, man. I just hate ignorance, man. And I hate to see my people doing ignorant stuff, man. And what's the thing, man? So the dude, she walked around with the dude. I really wasn't paying attention when I first went in. I just know they came together. I knew they were together. And he walking around, pants hanging off his ass and stuff, man. That's pissing me off, first of all. I hate to see that dumbass ignorant shit. So he walking around, pants hanging off his ass and stuff around the stove. Not doing anything, didn't buy anything, you know what I'm saying? To put anything on the brother, if you want to call him that, but probably was stealing and shit. So he walking around the store, didn't buy shit. And she at the counter, and I'm sitting there waiting, trying to get my, my little purchase, man, And I'm like, yo, hurry up, what you doing? She all over the counter. And she trying to pick what kind of blunts to buy. So I know they about to go burn something. So I'm like, and you know how people, and that's the thing that kills me, this is what made me mad, is I noticed there's a lot. Dudes do it and the chicks do it too. Like, that's why I don't date chicks to smoke anything. I don't date chicks to get high. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. I hate that dumb shit. But she's sitting there all over the counter. No, that one, not the da-da-da, naming all these different flavors. I'm like, okay, y'all so choosy. I notice people out to smoke weed, those heavy ass weed smokers. They so choosy about what kind of blunt they gonna get. No, I gotta get the grape flavored White Owl twisted backwards, they just name all this crazy shit. No, the one in the hard package with the silver lining and this. I'm like, okay, you doing all this, all this stuff about your blunts and stuff. You that serious about blunts, something that's gonna get you high, something that's not adding to your life. And in the parking lot, you sitting in this raggedy ass car you driving around in. And the chick wasn't even that bad looking, she wasn't hot either, but you could tell she was a little hood ass chick. You got a man right here. First of all, you call this dude your man or whatever have you. He walk around the store no damn money, so I don't even know why he even came into the damn store. Walking around, pants hanging off his ass. Why don't you take that much decision and choice making, being that picky, and finding a mate? Why are you with this bum? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta choose the right kind of blunt to get just so you can get high, and that's not gonna take away from your life. You know what I'm saying? You that picky and that choosing for that thing, but you gonna walk around with this piece of trash. You walking around driving around this busted ass car and stuff. You in here looking like a damn hood. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's like I said, that's what I hate, man. It's not having priorities, man. You know what I'm saying? It's these same chicks like this to be on damn Twitter and stuff, man, and complaining. Oh, you know what I mean? I hate to say this word, man, because you know, oh, niggas ain't shit. Niggas. Oh, that's something come out their mouth. Oh, niggas ain't this. Niggas ain't about that. Niggas. And I'm like, why is that like the word that's got to describe all men? And how you figure all the men in the world are what you describing these quote unquote niggas to be doing? All men aren't like that. All black men aren't like that. That's why I said I'm not no nigga. I'm a black man. I know I'm conscious. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no damn slave. You know what I'm saying? Mentally or physically. So that word don't recognize, that word doesn't describe me or don't apply to me. You know what I'm saying? Or what the people that they describe what's going on Twitter. That doesn't apply to me because I'm far from that. You know, my priorities are straight. You know what I'm saying? My priorities are straight. You know, so you ain't got to worry about me. On that hand, you know, I'm a grown ass man. I don't play these little kid games, and that's why I hate this. You know, I can't see it's gonna be hard. Like, how can you pick a mate out of these people, out of these chicks? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you get high, you automatically disqualified. You know what I'm saying? I don't date any kind of drug use in my life. I don't have any kind of. I don't care if you want to call weed's not a drug. It's an herb. Anything to get you damn high. You know, trying to make you escape reality. I don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You automatically stricken out of my life. You know, people be like, well, I drink socially. I cut out drinking. I stopped drinking. I've had a drink of alcohol in like a little over a year now, you know, and I don't even miss it. And because I never was a heavy drinker in the first place, and I've never been high in my life. Never smoked weed, never smoked a cigarette, nothing. I've never been high. I never smoked anything. Now, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but that was just something that I never chose to put into my life. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I did drink a little bit back in the day, you know, but I never was one of those guys trying to get drunk every weekend, you know. I have been drunk maybe 3 or 4 times my whole life, actually being drunk, you know what I'm saying? I always had limitations, you know what I'm saying? I always had like, I get a buzz, that's it, I cut it off. Cause especially, you know, in the night you might have to drive, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever have you, I want to be sobered up by the time for me to get behind that wheel. You know, I'm not gonna get in there and be drunk and then go crash my car, you know what I'm saying? That's why I thank God that I was raised by older people. I had parents in my life, I got raised, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm glad a lot of things that they instilled in me was right, you know what I'm saying? They brought me up the right way. You know, I know my way of thinking, a lot of times people think, oh, that's old school, whatever. But I'm glad, you know, because this new way of thinking damn sure ain't no good. It ain't about nothing. People ain't got no priorities, man. You got these boys out here acting like little girls, wearing eyeliner, damn tight ass jeans the girls be wearing, got the half shirts with the damn navel button showing and stuff like that, tight ass booty jeans. Why you gonna buy a pair of tight ass jeans and then sag them? You know what I'm saying? And then why you got a belt on? You know what I'm saying? Your pants down on your hamstring and you got a fucking belt on. Why not use the belt to hold the pants up on your waist? You know what I'm saying? I just hate that ignorance, man. That dumb shit. And I hate that. Then they go out. Now I've been doing a lot of cursing on this thing, you know, but I don't act like this in public, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is my behind the scenes talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking right now like it's just you and me, you know what I'm saying? Because we all family here, you know. Y'all subscribe to the Guru channel. We all cool like that, you know, so I can talk to you. I feel like I can rant to y'all about these things, you know, so that's why the language has been kind of amped up today. But guess what pissed me off, you know? Let me get back to what I was talking about. Damn, what the hell was I talking about? Damn. Being raised, nobody can know. Yeah. And so I'm sitting there like, yo, and like I said, back to the Twitter thing. These girls keep talking about, oh, these niggas ain't this, these niggas ain't that, and all this stuff. You know, the guys say the same thing, back and forth. And Cat Williams, I don't really like Cat Williams too much, but he did say something that made a lot of sense. He said that women will talk about all these niggas ain't shit. He was like, well, he said, no, all the niggas you mess with ain't shit. So you need to find out what it is about your pussy that's attracting ain't shit niggas. Ignorant as hell, right? Laced with profanity. Excuse me for that. But it was true. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if the guys that you describe and you hate and you call it niggas and ignorant and these values that they use, if you want to call them values, or these traits that these so-called niggas have that you've been bringing in your life, and first of all, you call them niggas, and that's what you want to date is a real nigga, and that's what you getting in your life is a real nigga. And so when they're in your life, then you get mad at them for being a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's the point? That's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? If a man came with you straight up, you wouldn't even want that. If that was the case, why do you keep dating the same kind of men you dating? Why do you keep bringing the same kind of men into your life? You're responsible for your own problems. You know what I'm saying? You know this dude wasn't shit when you met him, and you still bring me like still open your legs, and then when he got into you and then left your ass, now you mad and bitter. What you expect was gonna happen? You doing the same damn, you picking the same type of guy every single damn time. Doing the same thing every single time. That's all on you. You know what I'm saying? And you want to say somebody ain't shit, you need to look at yourself and say you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? What you put out in the world comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your priorities straight and you know what you want in a man and you know what you look for in a man, that's what you go look for. You know what I'm saying? Don't be bringing the same bullshit in your life, having the same thing over and over and over again, and then get mad for the man or whatever, or the quote-unquote real niggas that you keep bringing into your life. That's what you wanted. That's what you go pick. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? If you sit there and one time I was at the me and my man was we was at work together. We were partners riding around, you know, doing our job, and we was at the theater, and saw this nice looking young lady, man, like she had something going on with herself, you know. She had a little boy with her. And they pulled up, well, she pulled up first in this car, and the car was alright, look, you know. I think it might have been a 300, I think, I can't remember. So the windows were tinted, so I ain't really see who was driving. She steps out the car with her little son, and he was about maybe 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? She was nicely dressed, but she had a little pulse in front like she might be pregnant again. From what I can tell, she looked like she was about to have another baby, right? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That might have been, she might have been married. That might have been whatever. So whoever pulled up to the curb, let her out to walk. You know, I said, well, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a respectful man or whatever. You know, he let his lady out at the curb to go get tight while he go park the car. You know, so I said, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought she had some sense. So then her man gets out the car. Once again, damn. Pants hanging down to his damn hamstring, boxes all showing and stuff. Damn, wife beater tuck, man. And he come walk across the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? She dressed nice. He t-shirt, damn tight ass pants sagging down to his damn hamstring. Like I said, drawers, boxes just showing. Damn, fitted on. I ain't no wrong with a fitted, but it was a little boy looking outfit, man. I'm sitting there like, this is the man this is the dude that's been knocking you up. I don't know if both the kids were his or whatever, but this is what you choose to date. It was like a mismatch. Like, okay, you look like you had some sense, but then I saw your man, and I'm like, you. And I guarantee you, when he treat her, dump her, and do her dirty, oh man, these niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't this. Ain't. Look at this dude. You brought that man into your life. You know, so what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. Like I said, it's insanity. When they say you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, that's insanity. It's insanity, man. The world's going crazy, man. But it's a mad world for real, man. So let's get your priorities right, man. Start paying attention. Become conscious, man. It's just getting out of hand, man. This ignorance is getting way out of hand. People just damn accepted everything and anything, man. Damn, you got these boys letting them run around here. Damn, the parents too, man. Man, you got a son, man. You said letting your son walk around, makeup on his face, all prissy and stuff, man, wearing girl clothes. You know what I'm saying? That stuff ain't cute, man. Man, how you a father? You let your son run around like that, man? Make him act like a man. You know what I'm saying? Once he leave your house or whatever, he go in the real world, he can do what the hell he want to do. But if you was in my house, you was my son, you gonna be a damn man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. I ain't gonna have you walking around, this my boyfriend, you gonna step that in your house. Even if you a mother, you know what I'm saying, you need your ass whipped too, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't have your little boy or your son running around like that, man. Or your daughter coming around, her pants sagging off her butt and stuff, act like a man. She a little girl, make her act like a girl, act like a woman, act like a female. Cut all this foolishness out, man. I'm getting tired of this shit, man. I'm in Huey mode right now, man. This is a Guru. I've been long enough on this GVlog, man. He got a little serious and heated in this one. This is Guru. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.